What's up, thotties?
It's your last two fucking brain cells here.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
Inner
thoughts. Hello.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to episode 2
of Inner Thoughts.
Well, we made it. We made it past episode 1.
We did it. Everybody that is still here, thank you so much for still being here. We didn't scare you off the first time, so you came back for more.
Right. Well, I think the first episode we were kind of just like getting to know you guys, or rather, you guys were getting to know us. So let's just kind of get into our current lives and what's going on. Like, what's been going on with you lately, Sam?
Oh, we're getting straight into it. With me, well, first of all, yesterday I just blew $500 on Lady Gaga tickets, which is the best decision, especially for my career. It really is going to be a huge opportunity for me. So I did that. I'm going with two of my other friends in September. Love a pre-sale moment. But for me, what's really, really cool is I finally, after 3 years of being in the social media industry, I finally got a manager. Other than my mom helping me out. No, my mom was great. She helped me out with literally everything to begin with. But so all the creative stuff can be on me, and all the signing contracts and fine tooth combing emails and negotiating rates, like all that stuff that I don't love to do is gonna be taken care of. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. Thank you so much to 1AM Management for reaching out and allowing me to ask all those questions that all the other management companies has hated me to ask.
Come on, shout out.
Yeah. No, it's really, really cool. And they'll most likely assist with these types of projects too. So awesome. I'm really excited. Kenna, what's going on with you, girl?
Not much lately. I went down to San Diego this past weekend, and you actually came with me. We went to go visit all of my good friends from, I guess, high school and college, or I guess earlier than that, even middle school. And we went to celebrate my best friend's birthday, had so much fun doing that. And then this weekend, I'm also off to Palm Springs because one of my best friends from middle school is getting married. So
a lot of people in your life is getting married.
Yeah.
Are getting married.
This year I have that wedding. My sister is getting married in October. And also the best friend whose birthday it was is also getting married the weekend after. And the weekend before that, I have to fly out for an engagement party. So as if October isn't already my most dreadful month with makeup and I already want to off myself, I am now the co-maid of honor. I think. I haven't been officially asked. In both of those weddings, back to back.
First of all, you will be, but isn't it a great reminder that you're single throughout it all? Too?
Yeah, no, it's really made me realize how fucking single I am right now. So watch out, Sam. You might be getting a few +1 invites.
Ooh,
to come
lucky
with me.
me.
My date. Yeah.
I guess she won't be single arriving to all these parties and weddings.
Oh my
I'll
God,
be there
no.
with you. I'll do your makeup for it and everything, Kenna.
Yeah, like you're my boyfriend, just without the sex.
Without the sex. No, I think I fill in most of the gaps that a boyfriend would, right?
Yeah. So anyways, I'm excited to go do that, see old people, and just have a good time. And yeah, other than that, Sam and I have just been super excited for this journey, and we just want to thank you guys so much for being on it with us, and we're so excited to just see where this goes. So thank you for tuning in again. We didn't scare you off the first time.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get right into the episode, shall we?
Let's go.
I'm so happy I found you.
You're like the biggest blessing in my life.
Like I think that I found my soulmate. Like I think that you're the reason why I'm not so in a rush to get in a relationship, is because Kenna like holds me over.
Oh, shut up.
No,
we kind of do like boyfriend girlfriendy things.
Everything besides sex, honestly, we do.
Honestly, we kind of do. Like
we even sleep in the same bed all the time when we have sleepovers, which is like more convenient. Like, I'm not trying to sleep on the couch.
Also, too, when we like burn around town,
Oh my God. Yes. Literally catch me and Kenna being on
I'm
one
crying,
scooter.
like
And
full on Titanic mode.
yeah, I'm like big spooning her while she's in the front of the scooter and I'm trying to like steer.
Oh my God.
I don't know how I pulled her off so well.
Yeah.
I took you around town with
Yeah,
that.
you have.
Like you see all these guys and these couples with their chick on the motorcycle. Like, no, me and Kenna have the scooter that we're renting out for $5
We should buy one.
a minute.
Yeah.
I live like on like the street, literally, like my front gate's on the street. So like I've had actually one of my skateboards get stolen off my patio.
Well, that's what ended our skateboarding phase. Is because
Only the shitty ones left.
Well, we bought them off Amazon and mine sucked. This was good.
These
And
skateboards
then,
were $30 off Amazon.
bro, mine sucked so bad that they didn't even steal it. They stole his and they just like left the shitty one and it's been there this whole time. And we're like, well, there's the end of that phase. Like we're obviously not going to use the shitty skateboard.
Yeah, we could have been like Tony Hawk at this point, but since they got stolen, you know, we didn't have the motivation to buy another one off Amazon.
Yeah, it's time for sex.
It's time
Let's
for
talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Speaking of sex, you learned what poppers was last week.
Oh my God.
Or the other day.
Dude, I think that's only a thing that happens in the gay world.
It is. It's a gay.
No.
It's a gay thing.
I asked someone, do you know
was
what poppers
straight.
are? And he responded, like jalapeno poppers.
But yeah, I know he replied back being like, jalapeno poppers? Like, have I tried poppers? I love poppers. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, some jalapeno poppers.
Oh, and if you guys don't know what poppers are, they're actually a new discovery for me too, especially being in the gay world because you're so like such a thing in the gay world. But they're practically a little tiny glass bottle of liquid, just chemicals. And it's actually, I think it's technically a cleaner. It's actually a cleaner.
Oh,
It's,
really?
it's used
I didn't
to
know that.
clean like sinks or something. I will look it up and confirm, but I did do a quick Google search before I bought some of my own, obviously, to make sure they were safe. And they're definitely not. No, they actually are. You open it, you cover one nostril, and you breathe in as hard as you can, and you just like get this like euphoric 30-second just beautiful experience, and then you get a throbbing headache afterwards, which just ruins the whole experience for me. Yeah. It's just
imagine the people that found out about poppers just through cleaning their house. They're just like cleaning their house and all of a sudden they're just high as fuck. And then they all have the worst migraines until this shit wears off.
That is hilarious.
And actually, it was so funny because this weekend when we went down to San Diego, I have a friend from college and she is lesbian. She actually took us out to the gay bars down there in Hillcrest, which it was so fun. 10 out of 10 recommend for anyone, no matter your sexual orientation. It is such a fun time. And guess who pulled out poppers? My friend.
Your lesbian friend. Of course. The girls, the gays just get it, you know?
Yeah, for sure, the gays.
It's funny how like the straights just aren't in the loop on that one.
Yeah, the straights have no clue what poppers are. But anyways, we tried them. And for people who don't know, you can get it at like the sex shop or like the gas station, you said?
Yeah, or at smoke shops. Smoke shops have them apparently. And I actually have seen them in there before. They're so popular and common. Like
In the gay world.
In the gay world. Well, of course you have to be like legal, like of age to
You're
walk in
going to
shops
say,
like
of course,
that.
you have to be gay.
Of course you have to be gay. They're not going to work. No, just good old. Actually, while I went to the sex shop just to like pick them up, and there was like two straight couples awkwardly shopping.
Were they getting poppers too?
No, because the poppers are actually, there's a whole case of them, like literally dozens, just like sitting in a
How do you choose what one you want? Are there different flavors?
There was only two kinds. They're not, girl, they ain't flavors. They all smell like nail polish.
Like different flavors of acetone.
Literally, it's acetone. Yeah.
I wonder if you just snorted the fucking fumes of acetone, if the same thing would happen.
It's very that moment of
It's
like
like
you
a
trying to
weird
sniff
thing.
Sharpies at school and trying to get high. Poppers is like actually what you're trying to achieve from that. Like you get high from that. I don't like it because it gives you a pounding headache afterwards.
My headache wasn't too bad, but it's also supposed to like turn you on.
Yeah, doing it during an intimate moment, your blood's already rushing. I feel like that my headache my headache did get worse.
It's like euphoric, but also it lasts maybe 30 seconds.
I know. It's really fun for a second there.
For like 2 seconds.
Anyway, that was Kenneth's poppers.
Yeah, but okay, Sam.
What's our types?
I was just gonna say, what's your type?
My type? Tall, dark, and
If you could if you could build like the perfect guy, who is it? Or girl?
When it comes to girl, well, you're here.
Aww.
I'm telling you, I already found my soulmate. No, obviously, for me, I I look at a brown boy, I'm like, oh, beautiful, that's my type. And I see
Yeah.
this white guy, I see an Irish guy that's hot. If you
not as
have
much
a
a looks.
masculine, if you were, you know, around 6 foot, taller preferably, and you know, and
Preferably
you're
that you are
clean.
picky about that.
But if you're clean looking and you have a masculine vibe and you're sociable and you're funny, like those are just general things that kind of turn me on. But like, I mean, there's like even short guys I find attractive. Personality is everything, though, you know.
For
So
sure.
I don't really have like a type, but if I had to like kind of just throw one out, tall, dark, and handsome, like blue eye, just that vibe. I love foreign guys. Like
Yeah,
I
you
just
do.
fiddle. But there is pale and there is black guys that I find beautiful as well.
Like a
And
good
everyone,
like cafe latte.
I just want them all.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
You have a very distinct type. I know exactly what the answer is, actually.
Yeah, I feel like I do have a distinct type, but then when it comes down to it, like I'm a very much a personality person. So obviously, ideally, I could have my looks and physical type, but
It only goes too far.
right,
So
if the
far.
personality and the brain isn't matching up with it, then I take that over the looks any day. However, if we were just talking about physically, actually, I kind of think like stature is a deal breaker for me. Like a guy needs to be at least 6 foot and he needs to just be kind of like big all around. I don't know. I feel like I just need to feel safe, you know?
You want to feel tiny and petite next to him. I want,
Exactly.
you know, he has the ability to like throw you across the room.
Right.
But he wouldn't do that to you.
Or would he?
You know. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, not in like a domestic abuse way, but
Yeah,
like in a
of course
consensual
not.
way, you know, when the time is right, you know? Yeah. So anyways, you know, kind of like a bigger guy. And then I think I like to gravitate, I don't think, I know. I like to gravitate more towards like brown boys. I love a little like hoppa moment or just like, I don't know, kind of.
Give it to us, girl. What are you into?
I don't know. Just, you know, I feel like when people ask me brown, they're like, oh, so black guys. And I'm like, not necessarily. Like, there's so many brown things you can be in the world, you know, like.
What she means by that is not white, pretty much.
Yeah.
But there is white guys, of course.
I'm not too into white guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, it all comes down to the personality and everything like that. I also am very, I need someone to like intellectually turn me on. Like I've realized as I've gotten older, I'm not as much turned on just by physical things. You need to like be mentally and emotionally fueling my brain. So yeah, and I definitely also, if we're just gonna get into little like traits, sorry. So basically, my future husband, if you're listening, take note on all of this. So anyways, for my future husband, if you want to know, I feel like I always need to be laughing. I need laughter. And also I want someone I like when someone loves me. Like,
You like that?
I do. I feel like obviously when you are dating someone, you have like the honeymoon phase and you guys are obsessed with each other and whatever. And then,
It's such a high at first.
right. But there is a fine line because I've realized in my last relationships, like I get over the honeymoon phase and they haven't. And then I just get over it. But that's mainly because I've only been in toxic relationships and they like wouldn't let me do my own thing. They wouldn't let me, you know, like go and hang out with my friends alone. They would kind of want to come and whatever.
The psycho behaviors start to reveal themselves at that point.
Right.
I feel like.
Right. And I get it because when you're obsessed with each other in the beginning and whatever, it's also good. But then, you know, I do need a little freedom and
Right,
I just need to be
especially
able
when
to
you're
do
like
things on
kind of
my own.
detaching from that crazy obsessiveness, you know, like
Right.
that high honeymoon phase is over for you, not for him though. So it's like,
Yeah, once
I
you're
hate
on
when
different
someone's
pages,
too
it's like-
affectionate.
Which, like I said, I get that in the beginning because you're just meeting or maybe not meeting, but like, I don't know, it's just so new and fresh and you have that spark. But once you get into the relationship, like you obviously find the things that you need to work on and relationships aren't easy. So anyways, I don't even know why I'm saying that because I'm not in a relationship.
Yeah, we're both killing it in that department right now.
Right. But yeah, I would say overall that is my type. I just really went in there for a second.
No, I actually learned a lot too.
Really
You don't
hot.
realize how many guys I think hit on you. Like every
Me?
time I see her, she's like, "Oh my God, Sam, I went on a hike and like someone just like ran up from behind me and tried having a conversation
No,
with
this
me.
is all
I
new.
was at IKEA and like this guy
First of all, I
was
wasn't at IKEA. I was at the Kia dealership.
I was watching the footage back. I thought I was like, did I just miss her whole IKEA story? Sorry,
No, at Kia.
Kia, the
Remember?
car
And then
dealership. And then he
he
messaged you.
well, yeah, he like messaged me after, but then he like followed me on Instagram, and then his Instagram was the biggest red flag ever, ever. Literally
What was
just
on
a
it?
bunch of like TikToks of like OnlyFans girls and like
Not a single selfie of himself. It was a bunch of.
No.
It was almost like a
it was a
porn
spam
advertisement.
account.
It was
It
like
looked
a
like
porn.
a spam account. And immediately after I saw that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm never responding.
Imagine
to you
like
ever
you
again.
going out with him, like.
Well, the thing is, he seemed
like,
normal. Like,
I didn't see him. I didn't meet this guy.
yeah, he seemed freaking normal.
good
And he was like
personality.
funny. And yeah, anyways, beyond that.
Did he followed you on the Instagram? Like, do you think
On
that
the
he,
Instagram? Yeah.
do you think that he
followed
has
me.
2 accounts? And he didn't realize that, like, oh, she.
I don't
realized?
know, but like,
That's
even
weird.
if he does have 2 accounts, like that is beyond a red flag. Like,
You
why
got
do you have an
3.
account of that? No, what's on his account?
Oh,
Not the amount of accounts, but you could have a million accounts. I
I
don't
thought
give
you
a
said
fuck.
having 2 of them is sus.
Like,
you have
don't be
3.
following
I
me
have
off an
4.
account that there's only like naked girls on there.
Yeah, no. Imagine like you going out with him and like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm talking to this guy," and showing him that Instagram. Like that is like horrible. Like
Yeah.
no, who the fuck are you? You're like selling these weird like advertisements. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Okay, but do you have like any immediate red flags though? On the opposite side of your type, like what are things that are just like immediate? Nope. It could be physically or
Physically
personality.
is when there's a lot I can like kind of go through right now.
I feel like yours is
actually.
height.
Oh yeah. So just turn offs at this point.
Like, okay, let's do both.
Let's do turn offs. Yeah, no. Height is definitely a turn off for me if he's below that 6'2" mark, which is like 80% of all guys done.
Yeah, I heard the average height of a guy was like 5'9". I'm gonna look that up right now.
5'9"? I thought it'd be like 5'10".
What's the average height of a guy? 5'9".
5'9"?
And 155? Yeah, I literally that right there is an immediate turn off. 5'9" and 150.
If you were an average male,
I'm so sorry. I'm just too thick for you. And I just like need to feel safe.
155 pounds. Who are they like, putting on the scale? Who's taking these statistics? Because I am nowhere near that.
Like those
height or weight.
skinny short guys. I was trying to say that together. Skinny.
I'll just say my weight right now. I don't even care. I'm 6'2", and people are always so surprised when I say I'm like almost 200 pounds. Like I'm 195 on the dot right now, I think.
But 6'2" is like big, like tall.
Yeah, you were describing your type earlier. You're like, yeah, it has to be tall, bigger. And I'm like, me, good teeth. She's a thing for teeth as well.
Oh my god, I have such a good
And I always ask her, I'm like,
well,
my
that's
teeth up to par?
That's
Like,
a physical immediate turn off for me. When
bad
they have
teeth.
jacked up teeth. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, people out there. If you have, I'm sure you're great. I just can't.
when it comes to sexually, like,
Yeah.
you should be friends with anyone that has like.
Oh my god!
buck
If
tooth.
you have missing teeth coming straight at me, like you name it, we're friends. A little kiki. I will not be licking your teeth.
she
Let's
hasn't
just put
licked,
it like that.
she has even licked mine, so don't take offense to that.
Yeah.
We'll see when that happens. Poppers?
Yeah, but no, good teeth. Ooh.
Yeah. No, a good smile is just, I mean, that's the most
Yeah.
inviting thing. Your smile is the first impression always. So
Right, and I
get
feel
that.
like a fraud too because I told you this before, but because I have a gap in my teeth, they're not like perfect, and my bottom teeth are crooked.
They're straight. No, your bottom teeth are straight.
They're
They're not
like a
as bad as
little
this.
crooked. No, they're straighter than yours, but
I have jacked up bottom teeth, but no one
But
ever
you
sees
never
them. My
see
lips
them.
are too big. You can't even
yeah, that's the
fucking
thing
tell.
too about mine is like you can't really see mine. But like the teeth that I can see, they have to be perfect. But then here I am with like a gap.
I see your teeth when you talk though a lot.
My bottom ones.
Bottom and top.
Oh,
like,
really?
Like even I'm like paying attention now like more than I ever have, and like you have like a good display of like your bottom and top teeth, and they don't look crooked. I don't see that.
Oh, good. Okay.
Not even from like a side profile. I'm over here like I have like a whole crowd.
Right
And
here.
my teeth are like a V at the bottom. You have one tooth that's like hardly any more forward. Moving on. So that's our turn-offs. Just if you're short and you have jacked up teeth, then you're screwed. So
anything else?
For
Physical
if we're talking and he is not putting I love, if I'm looking for a relationship, I love passion. So I'm talking like in every angle. So like if you're texting me and I'm getting WYD, RN, or if I'm getting like, if you're like shortening your sentences and everything's abbreviated and like kind of rushed and like you're not putting energy or passion into this little text message you can just send me. Like I like good grammar. I like
you would never date me. I'm the complete opposite. I shorten everything.
No, you give me like thorough sentences though. They're not like sloppy. They're not. No, I'm not even like looking for like a capital letter as the first thing in the sentence. I'm not even looking for a period. I just want that to be clear. And I typo all the time. I think that sloppy, quick, just like abbreviated texting is just like, I don't know why that's like such a thing for me. Is like I want to feel communicated to every time I talk to you.
I've never even heard of that, but I love that for you.
Really?
Yeah, I love that.
If I'm talking to a guy, especially over the phone, like if we're just texting, like I want to feel that. Like I want to feel it to the phone.
I definitely like love to feel wanted to. Like when someone's just like about you. I think everyone likes that though.
If you're more interested in me than I am of you,
but then like I end up getting over it.
That's why I love boring guys and quiet guys, because like we're just like, well, I shouldn't have said boring. Sorry. I like kind of shy guys, so that way I kind of dig and pry.
You like peel them.
And I love a mystery. I love mysterious guys. Like I don't even want to know your sexuality. Just like if you're into me, like I want to just. Obviously, if you're not into me, I'm not gonna force anything. I've never.
You know, if you're not into me, you wouldn't be here. So
how many guys? We went out for your friend's birthday this past weekend.
You always get hit on. You always are like.
Didn't we go to the bar recently and had all these guys? I'm not even making eye contact with anybody.
Oh, we went to a gay bar.
Heads were turned.
And it was a cute bar. Like, yeah, gay bar. But it doesn't matter. Just like I think people just like flock to you. You're just like tall and like large and just beautiful and. You're just like always so snatched. Like you're just like a large entity, like as a human and like personality, like everything. Like you're like spirit and like you just like come in and you're just like, whoop, I'm here. And then people are like shook.
Unless they're heterosexual and they're from
the even the heteros.
Yeah, I do.
Even that. Remember that one girl over Halloween when we went to that like music festival shitty thing in downtown? She licked your face.
In San Diego,
yeah,
her fiance watched this whole thing go down. He was like, "Did she just lick your face?" He's like, "Does that always happen to you?" I'm like, "Not usually that, but like, yeah, they just kind of flock." But also even straight guys too. Like, I have a way of like getting a homophobe on my side.
Yeah,
I try to be a gay that is cordial with everyone. Well, also a big reason why is because I'm actually from the Midwest. I'm from Kansas City, so literally the majority, like 99% of all the men out there
are gay.
Have it closeted. No, it's actually tea though. A lot of them are just so suppressed.
Well,
they can't,
But sexuality is like a spectrum.
But exactly, like, and I just know how to work with people that don't understand that.
Yeah,
though,
and it is really weird how like. With sexuality, it's okay if like girls hook up with another girl and like you don't even have to necessarily be gay, but like guys can't do that.
Yeah, no, girls making out at a bar, like guys are all over it. Girls are into it even. But when two guys, it's such like a niche thing.
Like that's so gay.
That's so gay.
But like for girls, it's not.
It's
like,
hot.
What? Like,
no, girls, I will admit though, girls are 1,000 times more attractive than men are.
So are you like you could find girls attractive?
Oh my God, yes. Women are beautiful.
Yeah.
I see them more as like gods or goddesses rather than I don't get turned on sexually. Yeah. I get turned on emotionally, physically. Like no, women like that's why I'm like so drawn to like drag queens and the whole just feminine aesthetic and like of course cis women as well. Women has the ability to keep this whole population surviving. It's you guys. Like guys ain't gotta do shit. They just pump and run. Like it's nothing like that. Like girls are the center of the universe.
Relationship history. What's your relationship history?
You want to go first? I can go first. It's short. I've been single my whole life.
He's never been in a relationship. I'm not laughing at you like the way you responded to that.
No, I mean, I love it. I think that I want to hear about, let's get into yours in a second, but I think that who's to say that we have to be in a relationship? Who's to say that, oh, you have to pick that one and only, and fuck them forever, and my attention span is so short with everything else. Like, as of right now, I haven't found anyone to keep my attention that long. And I don't even, I don't even bring them up as they come along. Why would I want to waste a whole hour and a half on gushing over a guy that I know that I'm not going to be into next Friday?
Yeah.
It's not even
get excited.
I'm a whore.
I think I'm more verbal about my experiences with guys. However, I can relate to that in a way of dating. I feel like I don't like to just pointlessly date people or even talk to people. You've seen my dating apps, it's all your turn, your turn, your turn.
And I also never go on dates hardly.
Yeah,
I need to be more
on a
open
dating
about
app, if a guy isn't immediately getting my attention within the first, sometimes I'll give them a pass and let them have a second message. If it's not giving me what needs to be gave, it's just, that's it. That's where I draw the line. I don't know. I just don't want to waste my time. And I think that going on dates is kind of pointless because I just hate small talk. And I don't know. It's just bitch, I don't really care about what you do. You know what I mean? That sounds so bad. No, but it's when you have that conversation 18 times, I'm just over it. I don't care about the little shit. So you need to wow me.
Yeah.
And mainly make me laugh. You could be ugly as fuck. Actually, I don't know if this is a quote or what. It could have been an Instagram word post or something. But it was girls always like funny guys because their eyes are closed 90% of the time because they're laughing. So it doesn't matter if they're ugly.
That's so true.
I don't know. It was obviously worded way better than that, but I'm oh my God.
I want that.
So true. I am so much of a personality person over looks. You could be the hottest guy in the world.
Yeah.
But if you're just boring and talking to a brick wall, I'm over it. But
this is for relationships, right?
I think just in general,
dating.
Okay, nowadays, I feel I don't even really get turned on just by looks. I have to be mentally stimulated now.
I heard this quote too. This might relate. But, guys fall in love with what they see and girls fall in love with what they hear, which is why guys are always down
bullshitting.
Bullshitting and, down to fuck on the first night because they see it, they like it. That's
I've
all
heard
it
that
is.
before too.
And it's so true because girls, or even my feminine perspective on the whole dating situation too is no, if we're going to make this last longer than a week, I have to be thoroughly engaged.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because we are about to hit some explicit turbulence. If you'd like to fly on past this section, go ahead and move forward a minute and a half and we'll meet you at the destination. Yeah. No, now, honestly, I won't even get wet if I want. So that's real. I'm sorry we went there, but no, it's weird. My ex-boyfriend, long story short, I stopped getting wet when we had sex. And so I went to the doctor and I was something wrong with me, blah, 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 blah. And they're I don't know, it could be because your IUD implant, your birth control, whatever. I'm okay, cool. We break up. The first guy I have sex with, not a problem. And I was just wait, what? And moving forward, now I'm very selective with who I have sex with because I just feel it's the most intimate thing we can do as humans. And
I take it your IUD implant was not the problem.
No, it wasn't. It was just me
you weren't attracted
into
to
it. Yeah. And so
now
my vagina just stops working. I'm okay,
your time is up, buddy. It's done with you.
Oh my God. Yeah. Maybe even mentally, I'll try to make things work or whatever. My vagina just Sahara desert.
Mine too, girl.
And I'll tell you, being dry is not a problem.
Oh, usually, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, never.
Would you ever use if you're ever dry? Well, first of all, you're probably not into them if you're dry in the first place. But obviously, if you wanted to pursue
lube?
having sex with them, do you not use lube?
No, I like lube. Lube is
Amazon.
good.
If you're
I
using
feel
water
I have a
based, you're
sensitive
good.
little kitty down there. So my whole life, I
Sensitive
just
and
have
small.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I hear all the time.
She's
that
tucked.
She's tucked. I always say that. I'm like, Kenna, no, like you're just. I mean, whenever you're wearing an outfit that like shows it all. I'm like, oh my god, you're just like so flat. Like you look like you're tucked so tight. Like when drag queens tuck, I compare you to a drag queen that knows what the fuck she's doing all the time.
Because I have a penis.
It's like the completely lack of a penis. It's so flat that it looks like that you purposely
Like
taped
fake.
it up and back. What's next?
I
What do we
actually
got?
never said my relationship history.
Oh, you didn't? We were talking about everything, but yeah.
Yeah.
From like beginning to finish.
No, I've had like a couple like 2-year relationships, and yeah.
Have you ever cheated?
No, I haven't.
Never cheated
no,
on someone
I
that
haven't.
you were exclusive with.
That's like a really big red flag with me.
Oh, high five for not cheating. I think I'm asexual.
Wait, what?
No, I think I'm asexual at this point.
No, you're not.
Like I'm just like not like I'm like attracted, but I'm like I'm not attracted. I'm not attracted.
What do you mean? Asexual means
I think I could go without sex for the rest of my life. I think I would be like fine.
you're so cap.
No, I would be dead ass fine. I don't need
You don't
it.
like sex. You're saying you could live without sex.
Yes, 1,000%. I could.
I don't think you could.
I was doing just fine by myself from like 14 to 18.
Wow.
You know what's so funny is that I actually realized something the other day. I think it was like last week or something. And ever since I can't get it out of my head is that some guys, I feel like there's so many beauty boys, right? I love a beauty boy moment. I'm a beauty boy, but some guys, it's not even like a bad makeup application, but some guys just like don't look right in makeup sometimes. Like it's not for all guys. I feel like
Honestly, I feel like that's how it is just for people in general. Like I feel like certain people have faces that are more suited for makeup, and then other people, like even with girls, there's certain girls that I can think of and I'm like, I could not imagine you in a full beat. I even feel like that kind of like about myself when I have like way too much makeup on. I'm like, I don't think it looks good.
Yeah. You do like the bare minimum, I feel like, too. Just a concealer moment when it comes to
like
foundation.
that's like on a day-to-day, but like if I'm going out, I'll do my makeup. But I don't know. I feel like there's like a very fine line between it like looking good and then me just like not feeling like I look good or even feeling confident.
Right. Yeah, no, I feel like the more makeup, the more confident I feel personally. But yeah, that's interesting how, we're obviously a biological female too. And me being gay, like obviously the absolute most is what I go for. So maybe that's what it is. But that's
it is
interesting.
crazy too because I think that people who don't wear makeup versus people who do wear makeup, like there's such a difference between, and we get to see it a lot behind the scenes because we have social media and then I'm like working on sets and everything. But makeup in real life versus makeup through a camera is two completely different things. Like, I don't know. I feel like some influencers are so catfish online because they do certain things and then, with Facetune and editing and whatever. And then in real life, they look, I don't know. It just looks like cakey or over
Even
the
these
top.
videos on YouTube, girl, they got like, these face blurring filters on. Like
right.
Everything online has gone through some type of process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
and even on the other end of that, actually, like it's funny because whenever I do people's photo shoots for like engagement shoots, whatever normal everyday people would need to have a camera on them and do like a good moment. It's crazy because for the girls who don't wear a lot of makeup, when you do the makeup for that, you have to do it crazy. So I always have to warn them, like, I understand you're not going to probably like this, but you just need to like trust the process. And some girls will be like, oh, can I have less? And it's like, girl, but that won't show up on camera. And so, they're kind of freaked out. But then when they see the photos, they're like, shook.
Yeah, then they get it.
Right.
Especially from that far, like during a wedding too, there's hardly any photos of you like up close like that. Like you got to be like seen from the stage, Even
like when I work on skincare campaigns and they want it to look like no makeup, but even in all of those no makeup things you see everywhere in ads and whatever, even in skincare commercials and ads, like they are wearing full on makeup, contour, concealer. Like they're wearing it all. It's just done in a way
That looks natural.
where no one knows. Yeah.
Right. It's funny is because there's so many people that want to get their makeup done a natural beat, and then they show a picture of Kim Kardashian,
my
which is
favorite.
our favorite as
natural,
makeup.
give us Kim.
Literally, it's our favorite as makeup artist because they don't realize how much product is on Kim's face because it's done so smooth and, you know, but there is a lot of layers to it. So when they see that happen firsthand, the big old vanity mirror in front of them, they're like, what are they putting on my face? They don't get it.
No,
the girls don't get it.
The
all
ones
the time.
who don't get it, they don't get it. Like, and it's okay, but I will be the first one. And actually, Sam was the first one to tell you. Kim Kardashian. If you ever show a makeup artist of Kim Kardashian, she is a full on probably like 4-hour glam in that photo. Just went through that. So
right.
Yeah, it is not natural. And also, the girls who ask, you know, who show those photos, I think they think that as a makeup artist, we're going to be done doing their makeup and they're going to look like Kim Kardashian. Like, girl, you are white and have blonde hair. I'll tell you one thing. You're not going to look anything like this. I can do that makeup on you.
I feel
but
attacked.
You will not be looking like Kim Kardashian.
A part of me feels attacked, but no, you're 100% right. There's no possible, unless we're like literally doing like an illusion makeup on you, which takes hours on itself. Like you're not going to look like that exact photo. Everyone's meant to look different.
Oh my God. Kanye West's new girlfriend looks just like Kim Kardashian. It's his post on Instagram.
Oh, I thought it was.
Nope.
Damn. Also, is Pete and Kim still a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I think Pete's cute in his own way.
I do too, but I don't think he's Kim Kardashian's level.
No. I'm saying
I'm like, girl, what is he
Kim.
doing? Like,
it's interesting.
He has his own version of like being hot, but he's like good for Ariana Grande. Like,
I thought I don't.
Not Kim Kardashian. Like, girl, you have whole ass like 3 kids.
3 kids, also all the money in the entire
4
world.
Kids. What are you doing? Wait, 4 kids? I don't know.
A
lot of kids.
Just Kim.
You have a litter. Her and Kanye just need to get back together and like stop the drama.
Also, I love the gum just hanging out on your cup right now.
I knew you were gonna say something about that.
Honestly, me just like
ever
seeing
since
what
I
flavor
was
it
young,
is.
it's just like there's no need to waste a perfectly good piece of
gum. You go back to that?
Oh yeah, I'll go back. Not now. Well, listen.
It gets harder.
It's just like something that I do because I realized I was chewing our gum while we were recording, and that's just not cute to hear me like the whole time. So.
To be honest, I like dig that noise, and I wouldn't even pay attention.
Should
but everybody else,
yeah, everyone's
pissed.
like, well, actually, that's something. We'll get into more of this later, but that's a huge pet peeve for me is hearing people chew. I will literally murder your family.
Don't you dare chew gum or blow bubbles. Like your mom, like she won't be alive the next day. Like Kenna's being serious.
Pretty much. No, I just like hate hearing people chew. Or like if someone's jaw pops.
And I do this thing where like I scrape my fork on my teeth. I don't have nerves in my teeth. And I get why you cringe, but I don't pay attention to it because I don't feel it or
like I think bro, I don't know what's wrong with me. Sounds really like
trigger you.
No, yeah. Even like when I go home and my roommate is doing laundry and doesn't have the door shut today. I walked in from the grocery store and I come home and I walk through the door and immediately it's just this loud, irritating noise of the washer and dryer. My washer and dryer is so loud. And the first thing I fucking do is like walk in and I like scream at my roommate, like, close the fucking door.
It's not even on your side of the house,
oh my
though.
God.
Which I
it
think
was
is
literally,
hilarious.
I just walked into the house and I was immediately violent about it. Like, even when you turn on the stovetop fan when you cook.
Yeah, that's annoying.
My roommate leaves that shit on all the time. Like, he just doesn't care about noise.
I do hate that, like, they never sound pleasant. They're just a very forced.
That and like a loud ass
though.
washer and dryer.
Washer and dryer doesn't bother me. It kind of like reminds me of like Sundays, closing days, clothes are in the wash.
No, just like any external noise
Sheets or
bugs.
socks.
Like when you get in my car and you don't plug in.
First of all, I have to like readjust everything in the seat before I sit in your car. There's always things in the seat.
Yeah, but like you're just like on the phone keyking and it's like beep, 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 beep. And you're just like doing your thing. And I'm like so stressed because you just got in, you're a whole ball of energy. And then like you're on a phone conversation or FaceTime like keyking. And then my car is screaming at me and like my music is on in the background.
Like,
and
Sam, put on your seatbelt and I roll my eyes.
And you're like, like, anyways, so. And I'm like, bro, literally
what?
And you're like,
intervention right now?
Yeah, you're like, I didn't even notice.
I think
like,
you're a lot of energy sometimes for me.
No, I'm just saying it was that one like
that trigger.
moment in time. Not that one. Every time you get in my car and don't
you just
plug
get
in your
overstimulated. I get
overstimulated. That's the word.
And that's a wrap on our second episode.
I can't believe you guys are still listening. Just kidding.
You deserve an award. I literally will be sending Venmo payments to everybody that's listening this far. Thank you guys.
Right.
Like, you guys deserve a reward at this point.
Right.
I'm kidding. I'm too broke for that. However, wow, that was such a great talk. I feel like that our conversations just flow.
Also, I think this episode was the perfect boyfriend application for both of us. You now know what we need to be our partners in life. Partners in crime.
If you don't know exactly what we expect from you, don't even bother. Right. We have all of your homework done for you.
Also too, I think if anyone ever plans on dating either of us, you have to understand we kind of are a package deal, so you'll be getting a lot of either or of us.
No, that's so funny. I couldn't imagine you being with someone that didn't like love me.
Oh my God, I wouldn't be with someone that didn't love you. That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
And I can confidently say, same for me too. If someone that I'm seeing isn't down for Kenna, I'm like, that. There's no reason why you're not down for Kenna. You're weird. You're weird. Something's wrong with you, obviously.
Yeah, something's wrong with them if they don't like us, pretty much. Anyways.
Literally, our top 8 is just twinkling as we speak. I'm kidding.
Oh my God, we love you guys. Thank you so fucking much, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh my God. I just realized see you next time spells out cunt. And 3, 2, 1.
And cunt.
Thank you all so much for listening to another episode of Inner Thoughts. You can find us on all social media platforms at Inner Thoughtcast. You can find me at Samuel Ray.
Make sure you follow me at Kenna.Reef. Thanks, thoughties. We will see you next time. 3, 2,